Nearly 6 seconds. How you doing? Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our lockdown competitions Friday Night Live. It is Friday, the 25th of July, and we've got some gold and silver, and we have got our metal Texas tonight. I'm testing out my laptop again. Been trying out a few things. I'm testing out the microphone at the moment, actually. Can you hear me loud and clear? Because I've been messing with this mic, and I never know how loud to put it so you can hear me clearly. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. Let's have a look. Evening, Callum. How you doing? Stephen, Colin. Yup, he says. Let's have a look. Andrew's in here. First time in my life. Is it really? Good evening, Andrew. How you doing? Mr. Steve Davison. How you doing? Callum as well. Anyway, yeah, there he is. Thumbs up, hands wave. Anyway, guys, good evening and welcome. It is our Friday Night Live. Like I say, we've got the first one we always do every week is for our £50 worth site credit. It's completely free to enter. So if any of you guys want to enter it now, we've got a few minutes to kill before I start putting out numbers. It's basically the first 40 people to put an order through, and there's no rush. Within the first hour or two, you will get that in, and it's the first 40 people that put an order in. When I go live, literally put their name on my little list. And in a minute, you will see the list pop up from last week. So I've got 40 names in order of the orders going through. That is the first 40 people that put an order in from last week. And basically, I pull out a number on random.org. It is that simple. One winner, 1 in 40 chance of winning, and you get £50 worth of site credit. Simple. It's simple. So what else we got? Let's have a little look. So we've got metal detectors. What we got? Manticore. We've done it a bit. We've done a few prizes this week, but rather than doing a few smaller prizes and all the rest, we've gone for the Minelab Manticore for first place. Got the XP Deus 2. And this is obviously going to be with the remote control as well. This is going to be for our second prize winner. Like I say, two top kits there. And then we've got an XP Deus 2 and Master. Exactly the same XP Deus 2, but like I say, it comes without the remote control. So I call it a Master, for those that didn't know. But it is exactly the same machine. I've obviously got the one with the remote myself, but to be fair, when you're used to it, you can just pull off a remote. It does actually make it a little bit lighter, although it's a light machine. Let's have a look. Who else is in here? Good evening, Martin. How you doing? Colin says, "Think I've won that 3 times. The free entry and draw." Well, yeah, yeah, Colin. I know you're having a lot of luck on the main draws, but yeah, he's won the free one. But like I say, it's £50 worth of site credit. It's a no-brainer just to put to put an order in. Literally any order, put it on one of the competitions for next week or whenever, or even on Wednesday. We got the Manticore. We did do an auto draw on from last Wednesday. I'll be drawing obviously like normal, back to normal on Wednesday for the MyLab Manticore, and we've of course we've got the auto draw like we always do for the Gold Sovereign. Auto draws basically they make when as soon as they fill up, they will draw themselves. The same. Do you know when you get the instant wins on our site and they pop out randomly with no control? They either come out all at the start, all at the end, in the middle, or anywhere. And it's like an auto draw. It's like the same. It'll either come to the end of the time if not sold out, and it will just come to the end of the time. Wait till it finishes. Wait about 15 minutes, and then all of a sudden emails the winner at the same time and says congratulations, you've won, and it selects a random winner. Of course, or if it fills up before the time, like I say, it can be auto drawn as soon as it's finished. Yeah, so it's bizarre, but that's how it works. Let's have a look. Deco's in here as well, so I'm looking on. I've got 2 screens. I've got that screen and that screen. I've sort of muddled it all up. I'm trying a few different things before we move into our unit. We got a new unit, guys, coming up. A new unit and offices. We're going to change around all the live draws, how it comes across. So we're going to be in a huge big office space, so you can see big screens on TVs and walls, and we're going to make it super cool. We're going to make it really, really fun. So I'm sort of playing around with little bits of software and stuff on my laptop at the moment. But yeah, it's complicated. Anyway, we killed a few minutes. Should we make a start? Who else is there? Ollie's in the background there. Yeah, Ollie's in the background. Any questions, ask Ollie. I try not to look too much at the chat because if I mess up, it could be expensive. So we've got the free draw obviously to do first. Let's take it off of me so you guys can see the 2 windows. There we go. On the left hand side, like I say, you can see the names going up or going down as I'm going to bring them up. There we go. And we've got Callum Nelson, it's on number 40. Like I say, these are the people that put the order in from last week. So you can say Philip Croft is on the top of number one. And in a second, I will let's have a look. Let's refresh that now. Actually, we've got Google on the other side. Date and time now. There we go. 4 minutes past 8. There we go. Friday the 25th of July. Now, if I switch over using random.org, like I said, we're on Google, guys, so anyone can do this. We're really transparent. All of our competition entry lists we publish on the website as well, so you guys can see your numbers if ever you think, oh, I couldn't see my number on the list or anything like that. So we're as transparent as possible, because like I say, with competition sites, if someone doesn't know you, I mean, we've been running for quite a few years now, and I know a lot of you are regulars, but it's very different when someone doesn't know us and they think, oh my god, is that real? Are they a scam or something like that? You know, so we try and do things very transparent so everyone can see all the time. And let's have a little look. So let's go into random.org. There we go. That's nice and big. I just move that across so you guys can see that really, really clearly. It is a true random number generator. It's the safest way to do it. What's that? Oh, Philip's in the house. Hello, Philip. How you doing? He's driving and listening in the car. Even in Jason as well. How you doing? Martin Cowie's in the house. Sorry if I've missed anyone. So this is obviously for the £50 worth of site credit. It's completely free to enter. Literally just put an order in from when I went live, even tonight, to get on next week's. And you get that name on the list next week. Like I say, it's, if nothing else, if you've got 50 quid, you can spend it on whatever you want, literally. So I'm just going to change around a couple of numbers. Let's put that to 0. Let's take out the 100. Now we got 40, so I'm going to put 41. There we go. And literally, I generate, comes in the number, that's number 7. So when we go onto the list together, I can see on number 7 on the list is Chris Dickinson. I'm just going to write winner on there so you guys can see it. So I'm going to write on a sheet of paper next to me. Now I write this because at the very end of a draw, I can read out all the winners without having to go back through the computer, because it'd be a nightmare. So Chris Dickinson with number 7. Congratulations. Chris, I'm going to put your £50 worth site credit on your account after. It is as simple as that. So Chris has got 50 quid to spend. Might even win some cash back if you play on the cash instant wins. Now, next competition. Let's do gold and silver first. Yeah, we'll do gold and silver first. So the weekly gold and silver. Now we are coming up to the big end of the month comps, but this is the previous one just before we get to the big ones. So what we got tonight, we've got quarter ounce gold, 2025 Britannia. That's obviously for first place, quarter ounce of gold. We got second place. We got the pre-owned full gold sovereign. Mixed dates. We always put mixed dates because, like I say, it can literally be any date at all. We got a 2015 Cook Island. It's a Valkawi Star Bar. These are special edition. They come in little stars. It's 5 1-gram segments that make a star, and it's in a complete sealed unit. They're rare. They made these in 2015 only. And we get them whenever we can because they're really, really cool bars. We've had them a few times, but we try and always get as many as possible, and we've never got many around. So that's a really nice prize, third place. And then we've got we put pre-owned, like I say, it's a 500-gram silver bar. It's not that it's got marks and whatever on it, but it is just a 500-gram bar of silver. But there you go. It's as simple as that. So 4 amazing prizes. So let's have a little look. Let's refresh our random.org first. There we go. That's refreshed. Now I'm going to change onto the next list on our gold and silver. So let me find the next list, guys. There we go. Gold and silver. I'm going to blow this up so you guys can see it a little bit more clearly as well. Just going to get rid of that off my screen. There we go, gold and silver. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Boop. There we go. Let's roll that down. Don't even have to make it this big, to be fair, but you guys can see it quite clearly when I make it this big. Like I say, I can make it a bit smaller. Let's make it one smaller. There we go. Like I say, we've got a total of 3,200. Numbers. Like I say, the instant wins that have either been sent out or going to be sent out very, very shortly. There was a lot of instant wins actually won on this one. I think 4 of the top instant wins all went out as well. What was it, about 59% sold out, something like that? So that's really good. It's gone massively in your favour, guys, all the customers this week. Let's have a look. Let's change this around. Let's put 0. Let's take out the 100. So we got 3,200. So I'm going to put 3,201. Like I say, 4 prizes to come out. The first prize going to be out is the Britannia quarter ounce. Literally, and that's obviously the entry list that you've got on the left-hand side of the screen. This is what you see on our website. So anyone can look at this. We're just literally, I've downloaded it on my computer. So, are you ready? First prize, quarter ounce Britannia. Here we go. So, 2,000. Let's go in there. Let's go and put it in my little search box. I've got a little special little search box on the very, very top. So let's have a little look. Hey, winner straight off. There we go. It highlights our winners. 2,000 is Grant Wilson. Congratulations. Well done, Grant. Let's put it on. Grant Wilson. There we go. Quarter ounce Gold Britannia. That is not bad. Happy days. So Grant's our first winner. Is Grant online? No? I'm not sure if he usually is or not. But anyway, that's our first prize winner. Second prize, pre-owned full gold sovereign. Like I say, mixed dates. Next one. 1746. 1746. Actually, it's not far away, is it? Should we just scroll down? Yeah, come on, let's just scroll down rather than me doing it. There we go. There we go. I didn't even have to type it in. Look, 746. I'm going to highlight it slightly so you guys can see it. There we go. 1746. Chris Dickinson. 1746. Well done, Chris. Chris actually got the £50 worth of site credit. That'd be funny if that was the tickets he bought from last week when I said about it. And got his site credit. Chris Dickinson, congratulations. Full gold sovereign for you. Third place, Cook Islands. This is the Valcambi Star Bar. So, next prize. Here we go. 363. Right, I'm going to put this in a little search for this time. Let's search this one. It's a little bit further away. 363. Oh, you're joking, Chris! Oh my God, Chris has got his second prize. That's free, including the free side credit. 363. Congratulations, Chris. On a roll. See if you can make it on another one. There we go. Chris Dickinson. Cook Island Star Bar. Jammy. Absolutely jammy. So, next number. You ready? 655. Right. Let's see if we can get Chris another one. Shall we get Chris? You feeling lucky? How lucky? Let's take this old number out. 655. Ah, Kevin Hodgkins jumps in. 655. Kevin Hodgkins, congratulations. Unlucky, Chris, but you did get 2 prizes. Not many people can do that. Chris Hodgkins, there we go. Yeah, well done. That was quite simple. We didn't have no dud tickets out either. Like I say, because when tickets don't sell out all the time, sometimes you get a few numbers that have not sold that come out. But yeah, so far so good. But anyway, that's our Grant Wilson, Chris Dickinson got 2, and Kevin Hodgkins. Yeah, massive, well done. So, next comp. You ready? Let's do this. So, let's find the list for my metal sectors. Where are we? Right, that's a new list up. So, let's take the old one off. There we go. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Right, there we go. A little bit bigger. Let's make it a bit bigger. Yeah, that would do. We can always zoom in anyway, guys, on the, as you say, like I say, as you can see, got Chris Dickinson there, starts off on ticket number 4. So all the tickets didn't sell. So these are the numbers of the tickets that did sell in the competition. But I still have to put, when we're doing the random.org, the full numbers, okay? So I'm going to refresh random.org. Let's put that back to 0. Take the 100 out. So how many have we got? We have got 7,000. So I'm going to put 7,001. Like I say, fraction of the numbers, I think 40 something, 43, 44% sold. So there's going to be quite a few tickets in there, obviously, that might come out. But we've only got a few big prizes to find. So we're going to see, hopefully, We're going to be quite lucky. We've got the MyLab Manticore, that speaks for itself. XP Dares 2 with all the remote control. So also as well, guys, if you would prefer a different size coil, for example, for the 9-inch, you want 11-inch or something on it, on the Deus, just let me know. It can be sorted, I'm sure. Same with the XP Dares 2 Master for 3rd place. We've had a couple of XP Dares Masters. One is instant wins as well. One, I think, went out today. One went out in the beginning of a week, right at the very start of the competition. It's instant wins. And then a load of pinpointers went out today as well. So all that's visible, of course, on the competition when it's live. Okay, are you ready? This is what you've come for. Manticore, 2 Dareses. What can go wrong? You ready? So, for our MyLab Manticore for this week, our winner is going to be 3, 2, 1. Right, so the number is 632. So I've got to now see whether 632 is sold. So we're going to put it in our little search bar. Number 632. Oh my God, jammy, Chris. We're going to have to look at your tickets. You got some lucky tickets. 632. Chris Dickinson. Chris, you got yourself a Manticore at last. He's done so well on the gold, but he never plays a lot on the metal detectors. And now he's got himself a Manticore. See, what are you doing, Philip? Philip's gone quiet here. Let's have a look. Chris Dickinson, congratulations. Chris Dickinson, MyLab Manticore. At last, you've got one. There you go, Chris. Forget the gold. You can go and find your own now with that. Okay, so 2nd place. Moving on. We have got number. You ready? 6288. Like I say, guys, all the entry lists can be found visible on our website as well if ever you want to check your tickets. It's 6288. Let's go and search for that one, see who that lucky winner is. Let's have a look. Here we go. 6288. No, ticket number 6288 did not sell. So, moving on. You ready? 6118. I always write these down just in case I had to look back at it. Here we go. Let's take that out. 6118. That is a one. We've got a winner. Steve Pearson. That's a name I haven't seen for ages on there. Congratulations. There we go. You guys can see it. 6118. Steve Pearson. Steve, you've got your XP Dares 2 with remote control. Well done, Steve. Steve Pearson. So I'm writing this down in there. Yeah, well done, Steve. Anyway, 3rd place, XP Dares 2 Master. So, for the XP Dares 2 Master, we have got, here we go, 1830. I'm going to jot that down. Will we have a winner straight off, or will it be a dud ticket? Let's have a little look. Let's take out that. 1830? No. 1831? We've not got it. 1828, 1831? No. We are still looking for 1830. We go again. Here we go. 4509. Okay, let's have a look. New number. Here we go. Fingers crossed, guys. Like I said, it's a nice prize. 4509. Hey, we've got a winner. Who have we got here? Mary Stewart. Mary Stewart, congratulations. Our lady of the night, Mary Stewart. Let's write her name down. So, let me take this off, and so you guys can see me and I can see you. That's better. Right. Unbelievable. Chris, on fire tonight. MyLab Manticore was our first metal detecting prize tonight. Chris Dickinson, congratulations. That is the first MyLab Manticore you've won. You've got now a decent metal detector. Steve Pearson got 2nd place with the XP Dares 2 metal detector. That comes with a remote control. If you want a different size coil, Steve, do let me know. I can sort that. Mary Stewart, congratulations for the XP Dares 2 Master. Moving on with the gold and silver competitions. Grant Wilson got himself a 1/4 ounce of gold tonight. Now this is where Chris was really jammy. He got 2nd and 3rd place. They got the full gold sovereign and a Valcambi Star Bar. Unbelievable. This is what happens if comp is low and sells low on the percentages. Don't forget all the main prizes always stay in the same, guys. So if you can only see, say, 2,000 tickets, or whatever's in the competition that's actually sold, the main prizes are always going to be coming out of those tickets. So if you went and bought 50 tickets or whatever you may be, you've got a really high chance. Like I say, it's works for Chris. We got the Kevin Hodgkins got 4 plates, got a half kilo silver bar. There you go. There's our Friday night. Well, Wednesday we have got our MyLab Manticore and the Full Gold Sovereign. We've got Full Gold Sovereign, of course, will be an auto draw, but the Manticore I will be drawing live at 8:30. Well done to our winners tonight, and we will get those posted after the weekend. But yeah, congratulations. I will contact all the winners. And don't forget, if ever you miss it in future, you will always get a winning email. Anyway, I'm going to go and put up the results up on the website and on Facebook. Have a great weekend, guys, whatever you guys are doing. And I will see you all next Friday. And don't forget the free entry comp. Go and put your order in now. And when you put your order in, you get the first on the first 40 list. And you get on the free entry for next Friday to win 50 quid. There you go. Guys, have a great weekend, and I will